So my dad and I are here. We are filtering some old gas. Recently we went to well, the motorbike has been parked since November 10th of 2001, and now it is August 2014. We have about 4 liters of gas that we took out of the gas tank. It's rusty and it's brown and it's been sitting in in the tank here of the old Honda 100 fuel tank here, and we're filtering it through a very high-tech filter. It's called a cowboy shirt, and my dad says that if you want it extra clean, you use 2 cowboy shirts instead of 1. The reason we're doing this is because recently we took a chainsaw to be fixed at a chainsaw repair place, and the technician told us it didn't work because the gasoline was old. As far as I know, as far as my dad can determine, there's no such thing as old gasoline. It's not.
But old gasoline does not make an engine not run.
There you go. Old gasoline should work just as good as new gasoline. So here we are filtering this 13-some-year-old gasoline, rusty, and look at all that junk that's in the bucket that we poured out of the gasoline. You got rust and iron and all sorts of junk in there. The little pebbles are lead balls we put in the tank and shook it around to make sure we got all the junk out of the tank there to clean it up. That's not going to go through the engine, so don't worry about it. So I'm assuming we're going to put this in an engine and make it run.
Yes. About carburetors and old gasoline and this old wives' tale that old gasoline doesn't work anymore. Go to your tablet or computer and key in Carl, spelled with a C, Carl Hertweg. Hertweg, yes, and he has a lot to say about motorcycles and stuff that is told from generation to generation that is just plain misinformation and rubbish.
Rubbish.
That's it.
So you can see here our cowboy shirt is doing a good job filtering out the old gasoline with all the rust and stuff in it. Look at all that. Gross.
And filters filter better and better as dirtier they get.
There you go.
And the end they filter so well that they don't even let the stuff through that should go through.
There you go. So the dirtier the filter, the better it is in this. Well, in all aspects.
That is right.
The gas is run through,
And
this is our cowboy filter, cowboy shirt filter.
Front, back. You
Back.
see, none of the rust has gone through the denim shirt.
None of the rust has gone through the back of the denim shirt. So you can see on my finger here, and then my other finger,
Yeah.
it's clean.
And
Well,
then we
pretty
dry
clean
it out.
anyway.
Then we dry it
And the best part about this filter is reusable.
and we shake it out then.
Yeah. Maybe if you're feeling extra creative, you can put an elastic band in there and tie-dye it and sell it to a hippie friend of yours.
Yeah.
As art.
And now we put this in clear Coca-Cola bottles and let the fine sediment sink to the bottom, and then we use it in a lawnmower.
And the lawnmower.
Yeah. We can use it in a motorbike too. I think we used it in a motorbike just to demonstrate that old gas has nothing to do with engines not running.
There you go. So here we are pouring the filtered gasoline into some old pop bottles. Now this does look like apple
Clear.
juice. Clear pop bottles. This does look like apple juice. Don't drink it. It's not good for you.
It won't ferment. Oh. But we didn't put the sludge in.
Oh yeah, try not to pour the sludge out of the bottom of the can there.
Those are... It has time to settle out now.
Yeah, so we're gonna let this sit for a while. How long, Dad?
A day.
A day. We're gonna let it sit for a day, and then all the particles in there should settle down to the bottom, and then you can pour the clean stuff off the top. And this is kind of the idea behind this. Might be a good idea not to put this in the sun as well. Does it matter?
Don't know.
I don't know.
I've never tried the difference. We can put one in the sun and one not into the sun. Yeah. highly concentrated gasoline,
Yeah.
naturally aged,
Naturally aged
Or-
gasoline.
14 years.
Wow.
And it probably wasn't new gas when we put it into the tank.
It might have been old gas at that point in time too.
Of the old gas now.
So here's, we let it settle out, and can you see any settlements at the bottom? Well, there's a little bit at the bottom there. Yeah, so you can see that. And this is only a few hours, maybe about 4 or 5 hours. We're pouring it right back in the same gas tank it came out of. Now keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that we have done a lot of cleaning and preparation for this bike. We cleaned out the carburetor, the fuel filter,
Air filter.
the air filter. We cleaned out the tank. Basically, the whole fuel line we've gone over and checked the spark and everything. So, you know, we've done a lot of work. It's not just pour the gas out and put the new gas back in again.
Yeah, and here you see
Yeah. Here, yeah, we hold it up. I'll put the cap back on there.
Yeah, this has to settle out some more.
Yeah, so we can
It's dirty fuel. so-
dirty fuel here. You can see the milkiness in there.
So
Yeah.
no. It's a little high for me to start this.
Yeah, see, we have the motorbike on stands right now, just some axle stands to make it easier to
No,
work
We
on.
don't know if the fuel actually stays in the, or if it runs out.
We turn the switch on.
No, I haven't turned the switch on yet.
No.
The float ball has to fill first.
No, I mean, have you turned the fuel switch on?
Yeah, I put the
Oh,
fuel
okay.
on
How long do we have to wait for?
until the float ball fills.
How long does that take?
3 minutes.
Oh, I'll stop.
minute.
I'll stop recording then.
Okay.
We're pouring the second bottle of old fuel into the tank here, and we're making sure we pour it nice and slow so the sediments stay at the bottom of the clear plastic soda container there. Remember, this fuel is about 13 years old, and a substantial amount of lacquer buildup in the carburetor and other fuel system bits. It's definitely old fuel. You can see all the old gas or old sediments in the bottom of that jug there. Careful not to pour them in.
So. Okay.
Okay, go.
Tell me when.
Now you can go.
You have to make sure that we have fuel in a float bowl. And how to do this? We drain. We open the drain on a carburetor bowl, and it should be dribbling out. It is dribbling out.
That's old fuel dribbling out.
Good. Then we have to make sure the ignition is on. Ignition on.
We have the light.
It is in neutral. And Kickstarter, we have to give it some air.
Oh, there we go. Nice, and it works.
That's the first old car.
This is old gas.
14 years old.
14-year-old gas. Yeah.